Clark not a lucky charm yet for Stephanie White as national analyst predicts déjà vu ahead for the WNBA. It is safe to say that Krauskopf and Amber Cox handled this offseason amazingly well. The Indiana Fever front office capitalized on the surge in popularity and talent that the team encountered last year and is using the momentum to their advantage. Clark and Aliyah Boston held down the fort in 2024, but the duo needed some help. They signed veterans like DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sydney Colson to further bolster their roster in preparation for a championship run. However, their efforts might fall short. There's no doubt that the Clark-Boston-Mitchell trio is powerful. The veteran presences of Howard and Bonner are sure to help Indiana Fever secure a playoff berth. But according to most analysts, they haven't gotten over the hump just yet. On Courtside Club with Rachel Annamarie Demita, the show host talked about her predictions for the 2025 WNBA Finals. What she had to say, however, caught many Fever fans by surprise. "I still think that I have the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx in the running of my top two teams in the WNBA." Demita said, "They didn't change too much in their roster, but the people that they did add to their teams made both of these teams better. The Liberty are a packed team. Sabrina Ionescu and Breanna Stewart led the New York-based team to victory, but the Lynx have Napheesa Collier, who was playing at an MVP level last year. However, neither of the teams have been able to generate as much hype as Indiana." Stephanie White rolled back into town as Fever coach a few months ago, and she's shaking things up big time. She's got the team ready to run the court and play fast in 2025, leaning into Clark's playmaking and Mitchell's scoring. White's no stranger to Indiana. She played here, coached here, and even led Connecticut to a 55-25 record over 2 seasons. But getting everyone on the same page with her up-tempo style isn't a snap of the fingers. Analysts say it could take half the season for the Fever to really click, which might push their championship dreams to 2026. Even though Demita didn't have the Fever in her top 2 teams, the reporter didn't dismiss the possibility entirely. "I do think the Indiana Fever could hop in there. Let's see how the Indiana Fever team gels together. But right now, in the finals, I still have the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx with how their rosters stack out now," she said, and it makes sense. The Indiana Fever will need some time to gather their strength before a proper championship run. However, we'll be able to see how good the new-look Fever team is in their exhibition game against Brazil. What are the latest developments about that game? Let's find out. Surprise, surprise. Clark is headed back to Iowa. The 6-foot-tall point guard is a program legend and accomplished nearly everything a person could dream of in her college career. Hawkeyes fans adore her, and she can't wait to play in front of them again. Before the 2025 WNBA season, the Indiana Fever will be participating in a number of warm-up games with the Washington Mystics and the Brazilian national team. However, there is a point to celebrate as well. ESPN has picked up the exhibition game set to happen on May 4th in the Carver Hawkeye Arena, making it the WNBA's first nationally televised game. It was set to begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, but it was preponed to 3 p.m. due to scheduling conflicts. It will be a treat for Iowa to get to watch their superstar in action at the highest level once more. Not to mention, it's a huge moment for Clark. After getting her jersey retired by her alma mater earlier this year, this will be the first time that she's coming back to play in the Carver Hawkeye Arena. It must feel nice to see your jersey number hanging up in the bleachers, and we can't wait to see her hoop in Iowa again.